Do you think you're rich?
I'm not rich.
Do you think you're wealthy? Everything stopped today. You can live forever?
I work every day.
I said if everything stops, stop!
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a Kevin Hart show. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. You know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
So you can see that first footage Kevin Hart engaging in a questionable interaction with some individuals he was seated with. If the reports are right, that guy he is humiliating so bad is actually his friend. Now keep that in mind as we tell you of the allegations that have emerged, suggesting that Kevin Hart's been screwing over fellow black artists. Seeing the footage above, does this allegation really seem so far-fetched after all? That circulating footage has definitely sparked scrutiny and raised questions about Hart's actions within the community. I mean, just look at what Kevin Hart is telling someone that's supposed to be close to him here.
Fuck everything else.
I've had money before you and
Everything. If everything stopped today, can you survive?
Yes.
You're a liar.
Yes. Boss.
So after this video went viral, many people have come to believe that Kevin Hart just loves to impose his powers on other black artists.
And I can't survive.
Ronald Boss Everline. Ronald, do you have a home?
That's dumb.
Do you have a home?
I've been making money way before this.
Why aren't you answering the question?
You sound dumb.
Ronald.
No, I'm serious.
The video was enough to raise speculations about Kevin's past alleged incidents where he was not seen to be a good man. According to some sources, many celebrities have talked about him and how he is not apparently good for young black artists. Let's start with Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle reportedly shed some light on Kevin Hart's alleged dark legacy and how Kevin can do some inappropriate activities for Hollywood only for the sake of money and fame.
They put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career. I'll be connecting them down like, wow, these brothers got to wear a dress.
Over the span of several years, Hollywood has faced widespread criticism for its contribution to perpetuating various stereotypes, particularly those that significantly influence the public's perception of black individuals among a substantial audience. This period has sparked a debate highlighting the contention that the limited opportunities available within the entertainment industry have compelled black artists to accept stereotypical roles as a necessary means of sustaining their careers and livelihoods.
A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you.
Although the entertainment industry hasn't fully attained racial equality, contemporary performers do possess a degree of agency over their choices. What proves intriguing in the realm of these modern figures is their apparent openness to undertake cross-dressing roles, with Kevin Hart's name standing out notably in this context. You can remember when Kevin Hart appeared on SNL dressed as a small girl.
Pope Conventionate is lifting her arms into her signature muscle man.
You can remember when Kevin Hart appeared on SNL dressed as a small girl. Everybody started criticizing Kevin for being someone whose actions didn't support his words. Before this show, Kevin showed up in an interview and clearly said that he would never do unprofessional activities for Hollywood as other people did in the past.
I was like, no, I'm gonna look stupid. At the end of the day, you gotta know that you're a brand.
But right after this, Kevin appeared on a TV show irrespective of protecting his brand and dignity. Why this thing bothered Dave Chappelle is because he is a man of dignity and has always spoken for black people in the industry about how they are treated like garbage by Hollywood elites. Kevin doing all these absurd alleged things bothered Chappelle, and he reportedly spilled tea on every single detail of who tricked Kevin to appear like this on the TV screens. Dave claimed that Kevin Hart is being trapped and manipulated by Illuminati and also through Jay-Z. Kevin's actions on that show made people speculate that Kevin and Jay-Z are both part of the Illuminati. With how close those two appear to be, I can't really say I blame them.
It made a shift from money, you're not getting the life that I'm living, to what we as people need to open our eyes to, what we need to understand.
However, Jay-Z and Kevin are not the only celebrities that came to the eyes of the Illuminati. If you all remember, Dave Chappelle also once turned down a role of a whopping $50 million and flew to South Africa. According to Chappelle, the demand from Hollywood elites to do comedy that he didn't want to do became too much for him, and he flew away. When he went on to the next plateau in his career, a dispute started going on over the source of the outside pressure that was forcing him to do things that he didn't want to do, and some people have theorized that it was the Illuminati Illuminati like they did with Kevin. However, Chappelle vanished, leading everyone to speculate that he had gone insane. However, it turned out that he just wanted some time to rediscover who he was and possibly rectify everything he had previously done. Dave reportedly revealed that he had been deliberately put through stress. But Dave has also shown the nerves of man, and he never let himself sell to some elites. And Dave always denied everything to do that went against his dignity, be it even a $50 million comedy show. Dave said, "I don't want the money, I don't want the drama, I just want to do my show again." Chappelle explained to Oprah Winfrey that the primary reason he decided to leave the program was because he feared he would no longer have creative control over his own talent. "I was doing sketches that were funny, but socially irresponsible," he said. "It was encouraged." This is one of Chappelle's most excruciatingly honest statements, not only about himself, but also about the entertainment business as a whole. And admit it or not, Dave is literally the public's favorite, and his supporters never waver their support. One fan expressed himself in these words: "I love Dave Chappelle and his determination to not allowing the demonic industry Hollyweird and music. Dear Lord, please protect him." Another fan came up with these words: "We have to surround and support people like Kanye and others who are woke and refuse to be enslaved. God says, 'Do not disturb by anointed.' May no weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. No voodoo, witchcraft, black magic, or any other evil spirit shall be sent back to sender. Judgment shall be condemned, and all evil sayings will be judged by God." But that's not the only time Hart's name has surfaced in connection with the mysterious group. The comedian's participation in the Illuminati was the subject of much controversy. But the first is someone who has been suspected of being an Illuminati member for a long time: Jay-Z. Some keen observers claim that the two celebrities recently discussed the shadowy group on the comedian's television show Hart to Hart. As they talked about how to give youth more agency, Jay's expression said it all. Jay-Z described how he is broadcasting his experience via Rock Nation, but some viewers think Kevin accidentally revealed his claimed affiliation with the Illuminati when he commented on the room with the door behind it.
We never had access to that sort of information.
I call it the room with the door behind it. You never.
As soon as Kevin had finished his comment, spectators stated that Jay-Z's menacing glare was sufficient to cause him to stop speaking. If you take into consideration what Dave Chappelle stated about him and what he says about the world in general, you'll realize that Kevin's actions caused a lot of people to worry about the reality of his involvement with the Illuminati and whether or not it was actually true. It is becoming more and more obvious that there is a great deal more going on behind the scenes than these people are able to convey.
Because this industry is a monster.
It appears that Dave Chappelle's interviews have not been an exception to this norm, as his career has been defined by his uncompromising honesty, and these interviews are no exception to this rule. Chappelle, despite his fame, avoided working in the Hollywood industry, and some of his colleagues even left the country in search of more genuine opportunities. However, there was one interview in particular that caused conspiracy theorists to go into a frenzy about it. During Chappelle's conversation with James Lipton, many of his fans believe he was trying to hint at some kind of connection to the notorious Illuminati. Some individuals were led to assume that Chappelle was placing himself in danger as a result of his aggressive statements, which included comments concerning the mental health of members of the Hollywood community. He said, "A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy. It's dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bulls asterisk asterisk T. People are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick." He also mentioned that he intended to escape to a farm away from the corruption of the entertainment industry.
I mean, I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like, when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be, I don't know.
In addition to this, it has also been stated by Dave that Kevin Hart and Jay-Z are incredibly close to one another, and it has also been stated that Jay-Z is rumored to be a member of the Illuminati, and the internet is filled with rumors that the hip-hop mogul's 2009 single is also on its way with its accompanying music video on YouTube. And it turns out that Dave is the only one who can keep up with his words without fearing anyone. Kate Williams has also recently thrust herself into the spotlight by uncovering unsettling allegations about hidden truths within the industry. While figures like Oprah, Diddy, Steve Harvey, and Tyler Perry are recognized for their significant influence, reports now suggest a new addition to this powerful circle: Dwayne Johnson, famously known as The Rock. Allegations point to his involvement in dubious activities alongside these industry titans, particularly in controlling Kevin Hart.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation, speculation.
The dynamic partnership between Johnson and Hart has been a standout feature of Hollywood over the past decade. Despite their seemingly unlikely pairing of a wrestler turned actor and a comedian, their creative collaboration began with Central Intelligence and gained widespread acclaim. Audiences embraced their unique chemistry, leading to a series of successful joint projects and a consistent stream of entertaining content.
It's okay, Maggie, it's okay, just relax. This is a very common reaction in the therapy.
Their collaborative success extended to the revitalization of the Jumanji movie franchise, where Johnson and Hart, alongside Karen Gillan and Jack Black, starred in 2 films. Both movies were well received and demonstrated strong performance at the box office. The dynamic between Johnson and Hart has garnered such widespread appeal that it transcends their on-screen collaborations. This is evident in meta contexts, like Hart's cameo in Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, as an air marshal who interrogated Johnson's Luke Hobbs. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson recently took to his Instagram to share a heartwarming response to a compilation video featuring Kevin Hart's playful roasts directed at the former wrestler. The compilation includes various clips of Hart good-naturedly ribbing Johnson, whether on the set of Jumanji or in a parody of one of The Rock's own Instagram videos. Johnson posted the video with a caption that reflects the camaraderie between them, describing their relationship as 2 dudes who work hard and love giving each other S. This post has sparked speculation among internet users, suggesting a potential mysterious connection between The Rock and Kevin, possibly contributing to Kevin's current demeanor. Recently, Kevin Hart hosted a party that raised many eyebrows of speculation against him. The party was named the Dirty Money Party, which resonated with irony and foreboding. It was a spectacle of excess and camaraderie.
We're here. Money album release party, last train to Paris. It's crazy. I decided to switch scenes. It got too hectic down there.
The event transcended mere celebrity congregation. It offered a closer inspection of the activities unfolding within these exclusive gatherings. The bonds forged during these moments of revelry were intricate, entwined with threads of mutual benefit and unspoken agreements. In this realm, Hart and Diddy weren't just friends. They stood as allies in a landscape where fame and power held equal sway. And this was enough for the netizens to raise questions about his actions. One individual who emerged to scrutinize the affair was DJ ADMITS. His commentary provided an unfiltered and candid perspective on the party. His reactions, blending humor with incredulity, peeled away the layers of the celebrity veneer, exposing the surreal essence of such gatherings. ADMITS astutely highlighted the peculiarities and opulence, using his words to vividly depict a world far removed from the ordinary.
Go in there, brother.
Hart and Diddy showcased their polished public personas at the Rock Nation brunch, delivering speeches brimming with confidence and charm. Yet beneath their facade of success lay a nuanced relationship. These appearances were meticulously crafted performances, strategically designed to bolster their image and influence. As business partners, Hart and Diddy choreographed their public interactions to amplify their standing in celebrity culture. Each moment served a purpose, contributing to the narrative of their alliance as industry powerhouses. Their public outings beyond the Rock Nation brunch portrayed a seamless camaraderie between 2 titans of the entertainment world. Whether gracing award shows or attending charity galas, their rapport hinted at a bond forged through shared trials in the competitive realm of showbiz. Celebrity friendships, especially those as public as Hart and Diddy's, often intertwine shared interests and mutual benefits. These alliances serve strategic purposes in navigating the unpredictable terrain of fame. Their joint appearances weren't merely celebrations of success, but strategic displays of unity. In an industry where rumors run rampant, presenting a united front was a savvy move to safeguard their reputations. Hart and Diddy recognized the significance of their public image and leveraged their association to solidify their standing in the spotlight.
More freedom, more ownership, more wins. Anybody else got anything else I forgot out?
Goddamn right, I got one.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
Their fans were keenly attuned to the nuances of Hart and Diddy's relationship, evident in the way their social media posts would spark viral conversations. These posts seamlessly blended personal anecdotes with professional promotions, blurring the lines between friendship and marketing, captivating audiences, and drawing attention to their ongoing projects and ventures. Their public appearances served as a strategic platform to address or subtly deflect from controversies surrounding them. Through jokes, laughter, and shared glances, they adeptly steered the narrative, keeping the spotlight on their achievements and charisma rather than on any unfavorable aspects of their lives. Their dynamic in these public settings offered insight into their respective personalities. Hart's quick wit and infectious energy often took center stage, complemented by Diddy's cool demeanor and understated style, creating a captivating balance that resonated with fans and media alike. Beyond entertainment, they engaged with fans and spoke on issues such as social justice and philanthropy, revealing a depth beyond their celebrity personas. These moments served as reminders that they were individuals with their own beliefs, passions, and aspirations, adding a layer of authenticity to their public image. Their presence at charity events showcased another dimension of their relationship, away from the glitz of award shows. Here, they actively participated in causes they were passionate about, demonstrating a shared commitment to leveraging their influence for the greater good, whether it was raising funds for education, supporting health initiatives, or advocating for social change. And if Kevin has some connections with Diddy, according to many people, he also might be involved in such heinous actions. Once hailed as one of the comedy greats of his era, Sinbad has mysteriously faded from the spotlight for an extended period. Recently, he has opened up about the reasons behind his prolonged absence, and interestingly, it appears that Kevin Hart played a significant role in bringing this revelation to light. In the context of comedian and actor Sinbad, that kernel of truth seems more like a towering monument, especially for those fortunate enough to attend the inaugural installment of the 2015 speaker series hosted by Indivisible. Sinbad effortlessly kept members of the community grinning from ear to ear. One might not anticipate a comedian being well-versed in community and civil rights issues, and certainly finding humor in such themes might seem unlikely. Yet Sinbad proved to be the ideal person for the task. He skillfully guided members down memory lane, unveiling some uncomfortable truths beneath the surface of his uproarious comedic material.
Man, I'm telling you, this has been I got a chance to be here this morning and be here this evening, and there's so much energy here, and it's good to see young people.
Sinbad sympathizes with the struggle of the black man, but made it very clear that he doesn't accept such struggles as an excuse to tap out on life or to get out of your responsibilities. I understand why black men feel like we feel, but we can't use it as no excuse. I ain't down with no excuse, man. I refuse to accept that as an excuse. At some point, we have to quit complaining and take what we want. We don't take what we want. I look at brothers saying, man, I can't pay this child support, she won't even let me see my kid. If someone took your car from you, you would chase them and fight them. If someone took your car, your golf clubs out your car, you would find your golf clubs. There ain't a woman that can keep me from my child. There is not a woman walking, even if I hate you, that can keep me from my child. Throughout the vibrant decades of the 1980s and 90s, Sinbad was an omnipresent figure in the entertainment scene. His comedic talent seemed to permeate every corner of television and film during that era. Amidst headlining numerous comedy specials as the millennium drew to a close, Sinbad showcased his versatility by venturing into television, portraying Coach Oaks on A Different World, and starring in his eponymous sitcom. Additionally, he left his mark on the silver screen with memorable roles in films like House Guest, Jingle All the Way, and Coneheads.
Look, man, I need that number. I got state payroll forms, workman's comp. You do have a number, don't you?
However, as time marched on, the once ubiquitous Sinbad gradually faded from the spotlight, while he remained active, participating in various projects such as films, comedy specials, and TV shows. The frenetic energy of the Sinbad that had enthralled audiences in the latter part of the 20th century seemed to diminish. His presence shifted from the camera to the microphone, with a focus on behind-the-scenes work. Acknowledging the ebb in his visibility, Sinbad humorously addressed his evolving status in his 2010 special aptly titled Where You Been. For many fans, it felt like the boisterous comic had momentarily disappeared from the entertainment landscape. Sinbad, however, was far from gone, opting for a different avenue to express his comedic prowess.
Really?
See, maybe it's like 30, 40 comics. I said, that one there is gonna make it. And I'm gonna borrow money from her.
Careers have their peaks and valleys, but Sinbad's was all peak for a long time. As is common for celebrities whose career is in a slump, Sinbad turned to the world of reality television. He appeared on Donald Trump's Celebrity Apprentice during the program's 2010 season. Sinbad had known the future politician for years, having performed in various Trump casinos in the 1980s. That said, he wasn't exactly a fan, telling Pasadena Weekly, "He's always been a jerk and selfish. New Yorkers let him get away with too much, like a baby that doesn't get corrected, and it grows up a nightmare. Despite his low opinion of Trump, he agreed to appear on his reality series. The Apprentice was supposed to be a joke, picking a guy who was bankrupt multiple times and letting him tell people they're fired, he explained to the outlet. However, it ended up being no laughing matter, as he came to regret doing the series. "I should have never done the show, but they said it was for charity," he said, before going on to add that altruism was the last thing on Trump's mind. Ultimately, Sinbad was fired from the program, having lost to Bret Michaels. Speaking about his experience on Oprah, Where Are They Now?, Sinbad said that he wished he'd used the "you're fired" catchphrase during his boardroom scene. However, people believe that it was all planned, as Sinbad itself said that the industry needs only one comedian at a time to rule. The industry might have become fed up with his unstoppable success, and maybe they wanted to introduce someone else. He said, "If you look at it now, what hasn't changed is that they would only pick one black comedian at a time. I don't know what it is with Hollywood. Well, we know what it is, laughs, and nothing has changed. Like right now, it's Kevin Hart, so you have Kevin Hart in 9 movies. But that's the only young brother you see, and there are a lot of funny young comics around, but they always find one of us. And that's the one who works." Well, it is claimed by Sinbad that they wanted Kevin to take the spotlight, and he became successful to make his place after Sinbad. After moving to New York, Kevin Hart embarked on a journey in stand-up comedy. Navigating the challenges inherent in the comedy scene, his career took time to blossom. Despite facing obstacles, Hart's unwavering persistence, inherent talent, and distinctive comedic style eventually catapulted him into the realm of a household name. Marked by numerous successful shows and movies, Hart's rise to fame is a testament to his resilience.
I never witnessed the happy years between my mom and my dad. I only saw the downward spiral.
Focusing on themes derived from his tumultuous upbringing and personal encounters, Kevin Hart crafted an award-winning formula for his stand-up performances. His narrative stands as a powerful illustration of the significance of perseverance and determination in the relentless pursuit of success, even when confronted with adversity. Kevin not only defeated him in comedy, but also in the acting too. Kevin Hart stepped into the acting arena in 2002 with a modest role in the TV series Undeclared. However, it was his appearance in the 2004 comedy film Soul Plane that marked the beginning of his recognition in the industry. Despite mixed reviews for the movie, Hart's performance showcased his talent, opening doors for broader opportunities.
Chicken or beef stroganoff?
In 2009, Hart ventured into stand-up comedy with his debut special, I'm a Grown Little Man, which not only achieved success but also solidified his reputation as a comedian. Building on this triumph, subsequent specials like Seriously Funny, Laugh at My Pain, and Let Me Explain demonstrated his ability to connect with audiences, establishing him as a versatile entertainer beyond acting. Transitioning to Hollywood, Kevin Hart experienced a breakthrough in 2012 with the ensemble comedy Think Like a Man, marking the commencement of his ascent as a dependable comedy star in Tinseltown. His career continued to flourish with appearances in blockbuster hits like Ride Along, Central Intelligence, and Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle. As his Hollywood presence grew, Hart diversified into production through his company, Heartbeat Productions, contributing to various projects. Simultaneously, he maintained a strong connection to his stand-up roots, proving himself not only as an actor, but also as a thriving force in the world of comedy.
Want more and go after more.
There's a high level of success that goes behind the brand of Kevin Hart.
Although Sebin's career trajectory has changed dramatically, Sinbad recently spoke about the success of films like Black Panther. "We were so happy to see black people, black heroes, dark skin, bald heads. I said, Jesus, that was the most eclectic group of blacks I think we'll ever see in another movie." Now the key is, what are you going to do next? Because sometimes success almost scares them, like, look man, that almost worked too well, because now we can't say that it doesn't work. With such a promising career, fans are wondering, where did it all go wrong for Sinbad? In short, his health, taxes, and bankruptcy put a huge damper on his career. We've seen this time and time again. Celebrities spending more than they're bringing in. This can be a risky lifestyle, especially when Hollywood stops calling. That's exactly what took place with the 90s star. I spent money, and I kept thinking, I get one more movie, and I'll wipe these bills out. But that movie never came, he said. That Black Pride, I said, man, I'm gonna hang in there. I'm going to pay these bills. So you owe $1 million. I can pay that. Okay, fines, fees. Now you owe $2.5 million, but I didn't do nothing. Now you owe $4 million. Sinbad would file for bankruptcy due to tax issues, putting him $11 million in debt, while only bringing home $16,000 per month. As if that wasn't hard enough, Sinbad went through some health complications, including a stroke. Nevertheless, there are individuals who contend that Sinbad may find it challenging to reclaim the spotlight, given that Kevin has firmly established himself in every conceivable aspect. One person commented, "Kevin Hart is still just a nobody trying to be a somebody. Most of the black community doesn't even find him funny, let alone mention his name. He's just not funny. We've had the best, so we know what funny is, and he ain't it. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye."